I always thought that Eve and I shared the same values and dreams when it came to our family and our girls.
Thank you. Well, Eve means well. It's just that, well, she has different priorities than you.
Well, it didn't used to be that way. I mean, when we first met, we talked about the kind of marriage that we would have, how we would raise our kids. I know this sounds corny, but we agreed on everything.
People change. You know, I bet that when you first met, she did want the things that you wanted. You know, a solid, close-knit family, 2 parents who were at home with their kids every night.
Liz, I can't remember the last time we all had dinner together.
You know, TC, Eve is in a very demanding profession. I mean, doctors don't exactly have 9 to 5 hours. You know, I would think that she would have realized when she was going for her medical degree that that would apply. But perhaps she felt like her paycheck would make up for the family time that she would have to give up.
Maybe. Maybe that's when it all started going south for us.
Count on me, Eve. I'm here for you, no matter what you need. You have nothing to fear from your sister Liz or anyone else who tries to break up your family. I won't let anyone hurt you.
That's what you said to me at the book cafe.
I couldn't stand seeing you in pain. You deserve all the happiness that this world has to offer, and you'd have it right now if it weren't for me. Let me make it up to you. What's wrong?
No, this doesn't make any sense, Julian. Why are you being so nice to me? What is it that you really want from me?
I want my magazine back! I'm not playing around here, precious. It's not as if, come on, you can follow the recipe for the tea leaf Easter bunny. I want my Martha Stewart back! Where did I go wrong, huh? I got a monkey for a nurse and Lizzie Borden for a daughter. Oh, it's bad enough. And she wants to kill Sheridan, her unborn baby, but I cannot let her get away with it. I'll call the police. Maybe I'll get Luis and whoever answers the phone. I will tell them how horrid my daughter is. Now nobody, not even Precious, is gonna stop me.
Enough to kill Sheridan, her baby, and about 98 other people if they try to get in my way. Okay, as soon as it quiets down out there, I'll go home and mix up a special batch of my cure-all drug.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, God. Luis, I can't let him see me.
Yeah, I just got this feeling earlier and I couldn't get rid of it, that you were, like, in some kind of danger.
Well, I'm fine. At least physically.
Oh, you're freaking out about telling Antonio.
That's an understatement. When will you be here?
I'll just finish my interviews with the burn victims and then I'll be on my way. As soon as I get there, we'll break the news to Antonio.
Look, I'm just not sure I can handle it tonight.
Yeah, sure you can. We'll do it together. Look, nothing can be worse than living this lie. You know, as bad as Antonio might take it, it's gonna be a relief for him to know the truth. I'll tell him as soon as I get there, okay?
All right. I'll see you soon.
Good. He'll leave now. And as soon as he's gone, I can take off myself.
Someone in there?
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
You know, TC, I can't speak for you, but... Never mind.
Good afternoon.
My nose, I could use your help right now.
TC, I really just don't want to take sides, you know?
Liz, you won't be taking sides. Please, please tell me what you're thinking.
I couldn't help but overhear all the angry words between you and Eve earlier.
Liz, I'm sorry that you had to hear all that. I mean, we were so upset, we didn't realize you were here.
I know, but, you know, while I was listening, I couldn't help but think that maybe you were arguing over more than just Whitney and what happened tonight. You know, maybe that some other feelings were coming to the surface. Old wounds and deep hurts. Things that neither one of you wanted to look at.
Like what?
Like neither one of you wants to admit how far apart you've grown. Oh, TC, I'm sorry. I knew better. You don't want my input on this.
No, Liz, I think I see your point now. I mean, Eve and I see things so differently on so many issues. And it's starting to affect our marriage. I think it's time for a change.
You mean you want to break up with Eve?
So where did all this born-again sensitivity come from, Julia? Now, what's behind it? I mean, why don't you just cut to the chase and tell me what it is that you want from me?
You have me all wrong, Eve.
No, I don't think so. Your eyes give you away, Julian. You're keeping something from me.
You always could read me better than anyone else.
I knew it! You know, for a moment there, you almost had me believing that you'd had some miraculous spiritual awakening. That some last vestige of the kinder, gentler you that I used to know is there. God, I should be horsewhipped for buying that again. Damn you, Julian. It's obvious that you are never going to be anything but an arrogant, self-serving bastard.
What the hell is wrong with this phone? I dialed 911. Why is anybody answering? Oh, maybe the hearing aid is on the fritz here. This is not a game, Precious. I am trying to warn the world that my daughter is a homicidal maniac. Now plug that phone back in. Oh no. No. You come back here. Do you hear me? Come back. Get me. Oh. Damn it. What did you do with that phone, huh? Where did you hide it? Oh. I'm trying to prevent a murder here, and all you can think about is bananas? Oh, where did I go wrong?
Who was that on the phone?
Sheridan, is everything all right? Yeah, it was Luis.
Again? You must be really worried about your safety. You know what? I'm gonna call the guardhouse and get a list of all the people that have been approved to come onto the estate.
No, Antonio, you don't have to do that. Luis is on his way over.
I appreciate my brother being so vigilant, but I think I can take care of my own wife. Hi, is this the gatehouse? Yeah, it's Antonio at the cottage.
Is there anything that I can do? I told Luis that I do not want to tell Antonio about us tonight, but he won't wait. I mean, I feel like I'm holding on to my sanity by just a thread. I love Luis, but I do not want to hurt Antonio. I just don't know what I'm gonna do.
So who else is on the list? Oh yeah, Beth Wallace. That's my brother's girlfriend. She's practically family. No, nobody has anything to fear from her. Anybody in there? Hello? Lopez Fitzgerald. Yeah, I just finished my interviews. A fax report from the hospital business center. It should be at the station any minute. Okay. Yeah. Bye. The heck did that fall off the shelf by itself?
May I help you, Officer Lopez Fitzgerald?
Yeah, I just thought I heard someone in here and I was checking it out.
Oh, I must have forgotten to lock it the last time I was in here. Please, don't report me.
Don't worry about it. Just be more careful next time, okay?
Absolutely. And thanks again.
Gotta get to Sheridan's.
I'll never get out of here. Okay, now to kill Sheridan and that baby she's carrying.
Would you keep your voice down? You're drawing attention to us.
I don't give a damn.
Well, you should. You still have a reputation and a life to protect. You don't want to getting back to TC that we were seen having coffee together, do you?
As if you care.
Well, believe it or not, I do. And you were half right about me. There is something I want from you, but it's not all that self-serving. Why do you think I'm helping you fix the car so TC won't know about the accident?
Probably so I'll be eternally in your debt. But it's not gonna work, Julian. One of these days you're gonna have to learn that you can't buy everything you want with a Crane credit card.
You had me wrong, Eve. Now sit down and hear me out. But you can't go anywhere anyway until the mechanic finishes up the car. And when I said that I would be here for you, it's not a manipulation in the sense you mean. I want you to be happy. And if a side effect of that is making you like me again, then all the better. But it's not a condition of the offer. You see, I want to be your friend.
A friend?
I don't know if you've noticed, but I really don't have many.
Well, as far as I know, you've never had a single one.
Then perhaps it's time I did.
Well, I'm sorry, Julian. You chose the wrong person, because I know you too well.
Well, I was hoping that might work in my favor, and vice versa. I know you very well, too, Eve. Better than anyone in Harmony. I know you. And I care about you. Past mistakes and all.
Well, most of those mistakes were with you.
That's the point. I owe you. I couldn't stand seeing you in pain earlier, worried that you were gonna lose your family, your marriage, even your job. And I can't bear the fact that what we shared years ago is what's threatening your life right now. I love you, Eve.
Oh. Oh, you can't possibly.
I know you doubt me because you don't think I have a heart. Father and grandfather spent years teaching me to pretend that I was born without one, but it's there, small and rotted though it may be. I know it exists for a fact because it was shattered when I lost you.
It's a long time ago, Joe.
And I have felt very little of anything for anyone ever since. Which is why it's so important for me to be here. For you now, let me make up for all the pain I caused you in the past and the present. My love for you was real, Eve. Please believe me.
In my marriage with Eve? Absolutely not. When I said that it was time for a change, I mean, I'm gonna take the first step to end all of this fighting right now. I'm gonna give her a call and tell her to come home so we can talk.
TC, now, you said yourself that she's probably at the hospital. Now, it would be very difficult for her to leave an emergency. So, look, TC, you don't want to lay that kind of pressure on her again tonight, do you?
Liz, Eve and I have years of love, understanding, and trust. Surely we can sit down and come to some kind of common ground.
Yes, all I'm saying is that you don't want to rush things. You know, she was so upset when she left here that I'm sure she just needs a little time alone to sort through things. After all, if talking is gonna work, you want it to be when she's calm and rational.
Yeah, but Liz, the longer we wait, the bigger the rift is gonna be between us.
TC, I'm a woman. Now, women handle their hurt and frustration differently. She just needs a little time, a little space to heal.
Okay, so this is one of those Mars and Venus things, right?
Exactly.
All right. I won't call. But if Eve comes home, just tell her I'm in the backyard.
Will you be in the shed?
What do you know about the shed?
Not much, just that's where you go when you're upset. What's in the shed, TC?
Why do you care about what's in the shed?
TC, I didn't mean to pry. The only reason I asked is because I care about you.
Even the girls don't know why I go out there, because they know that it's personal. If I wanted to tell them, I would. So they know not to ask.
I'm sorry, TC, I really am. But listen, I know what it's like to want to keep your private life private. Listen, the last thing I would want to do is upset you more than you already are.
Liz, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you. It's just that I'm not used to someone asking me about the shed.
Yeah, I understand.
Liz, I'm sorry. I mean, maybe it's time that I do talk to someone about why I go out there. It might be easier to talk to someone who is not family about certain things.
You mean you would confide in me?
Why not? There's no one outside of my family I trust more.
I love you more than I've ever loved anyone else in my life. It's been that way since the first night I laid eyes on you in that club. First time I heard you sing. You were like an angel. From that moment, I knew I wanted to be with you. I cursed myself every day for not having the guts to stand up to my father when he forbade me from ever seeing you again. I was too weak to fight for what I knew would make me happy. As a result, I lost you. I hurt you, and I hurt myself. That's why I want to make up for it now. That's why I want to be a friend.
My daughter is about to commit murder, and the simian caregiver she has sicked me is about to make a fruit smoothie. No one would believe this. Oh, God. I have got to do something, but what am I... I'm gonna write an SOS note about my daughter being a homicidal maniac. And I'll toss it outside here, and then maybe a passerby will come by and they'll find it and they'll get to the police before Beth can commit murder.
What are you doing, Mother?
A bug. I'm throwing out an ugly bug. This caregiver that you hired for me is crawling with fleas.
Well, no, that's your imagination. Because Precious here got an A in grooming at nursing school. Yeah. Anyway, don't you want to hear about my trip to the hospital? It was a knockout success.
Oh.
I have, right here, more than enough drug to kill Sheridan. I have to figure out a way to administer it. Excellent idea, Precious. Death by banana smoothie. I love it.
I wonder why she stole the drug from the hospital. Luis.
Where's Antonio?
He's in the kitchen. He's gonna be out any second.
Good. That's what we're gonna tell him then. Sheridan, I know that this is harder on you, but it's gonna be so much better. We can all move on with our lives.
Yeah, but what if I can't do it, Luis? I mean, it's already been such a harrowing day.
You can. Now, come on. You're much stronger than you're giving yourself credit for. And besides, once we tell him the truth, you're gonna feel so much better and lighter. It's gonna be like a ton of weight's been lifted off your shoulders. Your baby's gonna thank you for that too, okay?
Look, I'm just not sure I'm up for this tonight.
You talking about me?
You are my passion for life.
I'm going to do everything I can to make your life turn out the way you want it. I'm doing it for you, but it's more so for me to exercise my own demons. Please tell me you'll accept my help.
Thanks, Julian. No thanks. I think I should just deal with my problems myself. Besides, if TC found out, he would just be more enraged than he already is.
I have been the brunt of TC's temper more than once. He doesn't even have to know my involvement in your life. Just let me do what I can. After all, it's my fault that you're having marital problems. It's my fault that your vindictive sister Liz has something to hold over your head.
No, it doesn't matter, Julian.
It does to me. I'm the one that introduced you to the boozing and the drugs and a way of life that you would have never known on your own.
And Liz is right, though. I could have said no.
No, you couldn't have. Because I never gave you the chance, because I was afraid of losing you. If only I realized then that how much what I was doing would hurt you, But my God, I wanted so much to be with you. You know I really loved you, don't you?
It doesn't matter, Julian, because I love my husband. I love TC.
And you loved me as much as your music. If the drugs hadn't taken over, you'd still be singing. You'd be a star.
It's ancient history.
Ancient history I live with every day. Please let me make it right for you. If I can't have you, please give me the chance to see you happy again.
I never told anybody what was in that shed. It's too hooked up to the night that Julian stole my dreams.
What does Julian have to do with your dreams?
He caused the accident that tore up my knee. Kept me from playing the most important tennis tournament of my life. And it killed my chances of going pro forever.
No wonder you hate him.
I loathe the sight of him. And Chad is doing the same thing to Whitney's future. That's why I hate him so much.
TC, I still don't understand what's in the shed.
Okay, Liz. I'm gonna tell you. This might be Eve. I don't recognize the number. It's probably one of these damn telemarketers.
Look, I'll take care of it. Yeah, why don't you go and get us some more tea?
Sure.
Hello?
Yeah, this is Rusty down at the garage. I need to speak to Eve Russell or Julian Crane. Gotta ask them a question about their car.
Eve and Julian?
Hello? Can I speak to Dr. Russell or Mr. Crane?
I'm sorry, but they are not here right now.
Damn, I was just over there. You're telling me they left the diner already?
No, you will never, ever get away with killing Sheridan and her baby, especially if you get your ideas from a monkey.
I think putting a lethal dose of narcotic in a smoothie is brilliant.
Oh, please. Sheridan's gonna be able to taste that right away. You are never going to be able to pull it off.
We'll just see about that. Precious, come on, let's get this stuff made up. We're gonna give Mother a little teensy taste test just to see if she can taste the lethal drug.
Oh, you wouldn't!
Oh, please. With a mother like you, I'm capable of just about anything. But my fun will have to wait because I have got to get freshened up here. Yeah, okay, so I'll be back in a jiff.
No!
Wonder where she went. Maybe there's a window around front.
I know you're talking about me because I can tell by all the looks on your faces. Wait a minute. You guys were about to tell me something before all the trouble happened with Teresa and the baby over at the mansion, right?
Yeah, that's right. We were.
You said it was a big deal. Something that could affect all of our lives.
It is. It's time to tell him, Sheridan.
I'm starting to feel like I'm living that movie Groundhog Day. Every time you guys want to tell me something, we're interrupted and it never happens.
Well, not this time.
I can't do this. I just cannot do this now.
Sheridan, wait. It's okay, all right? Look, I'm just curious about what is so important. Obviously now is not the time to do this with some psycho out there trying to hurt you, especially on the heels of finding out that you're pregnant. Hey, look, we'll talk about it later. Whenever's a good time. Later.
Thank you, Antonio.
Antonio.
Please, please.
Leave it alone, okay? She's under way too much pressure.
That's what's driving me crazy. This is like a catch-22. She wouldn't be feeling so much stress if we could just tell him the truth once and for all. Look, I don't want to pressure her, but I've been wondering if... I'm just wondering if this mess is ever going to sort itself out.
This isn't right at all.
You Simeon Simpleton, look what you did to me!
What the hell's going on? You see yourself. You guys look like a circus act on acid.
Oh, this isn't funny. I want this creature to be fired right away. Get it out of here.
Are you kidding? Precious is even more gifted than I thought. Now go get a sponge, dear, okay? And we'll get this place cleaned up in no time.
Oh, that is disgusting.
No, it isn't. It's actually pretty tasty. And I bet it's the perfect vehicle for my poison smoothie. Ow! Now get this place cleaned up.
What the hell are you up to?
You keep saying that you love me.
I do. So much that I'll help you do whatever you need to do to hold on to your marriage to another man.
So here I am, trying to keep TC from finding out about my past because I'm worried that he will turn his back on me if he finds out, and then you were there, Julian. You saw me at my worst. Struggling through addiction, and the recovery, and addiction, and recovery. God. And I called you all the worst names I could think of.
All of them well-deserved, but that doesn't matter now. What's important is extricating you from this mess with Liz and TC. I'm going to help you hold on to the life and the marriage that you've worked so hard to keep.
How are you going to do that, Julian? My sister hates me. She's going to get revenge on me, up to and including stealing my husband. What can you do about that?
You don't understand. You didn't call a diner. This is the Russell residence.
Oh, damn, I thought I was calling the place. They were having coffee.
What happened?
Here's your coffee. I need your signature.
What's that?
What happened to Eve's car?
Oh, no, not you. It's kind of crazy around here. I was talking to somebody else. You know, you don't get an accident for 3 months in a row and you get 5 in one day.
Did you say accident?
Yeah, can you hold on just a minute? Can you give me Dr. Russell's cell phone number? There's a big ding near her rear tail light, and I don't think it happened in the accident.
So there was an accident.
Hey, don't blow a gasket, lady. Nobody was hurt. I just need to find out whether or not she wants the ding fixed.
Eve and Julian together. Now that's interesting.
This just isn't right. Sheridan should be in my arms right now, not Antonio's. It's time I end this damn charade.
Luis, I know this is killing you, but it's at least that hard on Sheridan, okay? She can't handle this tonight.
When will she be able to handle it? How long are Sheridan and I supposed to be apart?
Who are you? And what the hell are you doing in my kitchen?
You don't remember me.
Wait a minute. You were at the hospital, weren't you?
What are you up to, lady?
Why do you ask? What's that?
Oh, Hosanna to the angels above. You found my SOS note. Now you can help me stop my daughter from killing Sheridan and her baby. Oh, the jig is up.
I don't have the answers yet. I can only promise you I will do everything in my power to make your problems go away. Anything to see that beautiful smile of yours again.
I just don't think there's anything you can do, Julian. DC's so angry now. I think he feels like everything that he's worked so hard for is threatened. His relationship with Whitney, our marriage.
I'm going to make things better. I will make TC understand. I'll make things right again for you, Eve. You have my word.
My receptionist just told me she saw Dr. Russell and Julian Crane down at the Long Ridge Diner. Well, I'll just call over there and see what they want me to do about the ding. You know, I got a feeling, though, that Dr. Russell doesn't want her husband to know she was in an accident.
No, listen, there is no need for you to go to all that trouble. I will get the information that you need in order to do the repairs. TC knows all about cars. And as soon as he finds his wife with Julian Crane, he'll know all about Eve.
What?
Could Chad Harris be our son?
Just say yes. Just say you'll come to LA with me.
Antonio, where do you think you're going?
To bed with my wife.
You're not.
On Days of Our Lives, Tony DeMera took over the family fortune. On Passions, Teresa married into money and moved into the mansion of her dreams. You may not be a millionaire, but watch Days of Our Lives and Passions and you could win a chance to live in style. Enter the Wendy's NBC Daytime Sweepstakes. Grand prize, a visit from an NBC set designer to redecorate a room in your house. Log on to NBC.com/Wendy's for details. Wendy's Garden Sensations. We've raised the bar on salads.